If you're sick of obsessing about calories and macros, I have something radically different to share with you. Something that is helping people reshape their bodies by reconditioning their minds. We have this belief that if only we had the willpower to follow the right diet, we would have the body we've always wanted, right? We also have the belief that if only we had the body we've always wanted, we'd be happy. Well, what if we have all those beliefs because we've been programmed our whole lives through media and marketing with bullshit that keeps us spending our money on diet foods and fitness products, stuck in endless cycles of self-sabotage? What if there is another way, a way that empowers us and allows us to reshape our bodies by reconditioning our minds? A way that makes it effortless to get and stay in shape and puts us on the path to having a healthy relationship with food, our bodies, and ourselves. 24 years. That's how long I've been committed to a fit vegan lifestyle. My name is Ella Majors, founder of Sexy Fit Vegan, and in my life-changing masterclass, I give you 5 powerful shifts that you can make starting today to reshape your body and transform your entire life. This life-changing masterclass is free for a limited time. So if you're ready to make permanent shifts in how you think, feel, eat, exercise, live, register right now. It is worth every second of your time, and I'll tell you why. By making the shifts I teach, you'll be able to finally transition to a healthy vegan lifestyle. That means there will be no more wagons to fall off of, no more diets, counting calories, or obsessing over macros. You'll finally start to feel comfortable in your own skin and to gain the confidence that you need to become the best version of yourself and live the rest of your life to the fullest. Don't settle for another day headed down an unhealthy or unfulfilling path. Start a brand new chapter in your life right now by attending my masterclass. It may just be the very best decision you've ever made.
I just felt like there was no way up, like I was drowning, like everything in my life was just not, I wasn't where I wanted to be.
What am I most thankful for is, one, is meeting Ella at a time when I really needed to stop the madness in my life. I needed to stop just mentally messing with myself on counting calories and macro counting and, you know, exercising extra crazy and doing any kinds of crazy diet.
I tracked everything. I mean, I weighed everything. Every calorie counted.
I didn't know if I was enough. I didn't know if I could be enough. I didn't feel like I was.
Weighing myself every day, putting it on an Excel sheet, to the point I went on vacation and brought the scale with me. My family was making comments and making me feel like I was crazy, and I felt like I was crazy.
I just wasn't happy with who I was.
I wouldn't go out to eat with friends or family if it was at a place where I couldn't track. And if they went somewhere like that, I just felt so anxious and panicked because I couldn't handle it. I didn't feel like I was a functional human being who could just go out like a normal person and enjoy life.
For me, this program has been about getting my life back, about realizing that even the things that I previously deemed weaknesses in my life actually are coming out to be my fiercest strengths. And the sort of like all of the things that I thought were the little devils on my shoulder, they're actually my allies, and I'm just so grateful. This program for me is not just about eating vegan. It's about finally realizing that I have the choice, that I can make the choice, and that I am powerful enough to make those choices.
I was looking online, and of course I saw Ella. I called, and we had a fabulous conversation. She's amazing. And for me, it was a no-brainer. I just jumped right in. I could tell already she was on the ball. She was just a great personality, and tremendous fitness, and just a total winner. So I jumped in, and the program has been amazing.
Immediately when we talked, I realized that it was a connection, and this was the thing that I was looking for. And that is why I recommend 100%, because it really gives you the tools that you need to build a sustainable, vegan, healthy lifestyle.
I do. I feel phenomenal. I was able to get exactly where I wanted to go. I was able to hit my fitness goals. And most importantly, I actually feel like I understand how to make this a lifestyle.
And she really just started to give me that knowledge and help me understand and make the conscious choices that were necessary from both angles. And that has really just started to transform how I feel, how I look, how I exercise, and my overall, energy levels throughout my day has just been skyrocketed after working with her.
Just great things are happening. I just love it. I love this program, and I'm just so thankful that God led me to you and Ella. And you created such an amazing program, and it's just so, what's happening in this group is healing. We're all healing from the inside out. And I mean, how meaningful is that?
What's happened since I began? My God, my life has changed. I don't even know where to start. I am in new jobs. All of a sudden, abundance started pouring into my life the moment I accepted it into my life. I've had the dream jobs that I have wanted for years, and all of a sudden now I'm doing those dream jobs, and I'm confident.
So in the first week, I started using some of the tools and learning some of the things that she was teaching. And after I'd learned just a little bit, it was like all of these disparate different things that I thought were unrelated, that I'd been putting band-aids on to get over, right? My anxiety, the way that I ate, my exercise, my social life. All of a sudden, I was solving the problem at the root. So it was no more band-aids. And once I solved the problem at the root and was looking at the world in a different way, all of a sudden the switch was easy. So I went from thinking that I had all these different problems to realizing that now I can trust my body. It's not like I'd been told my whole life where I couldn't be a healthy weight because I was just somehow dysfunctional. Now I knew that I could trust my body. I could trust my mind.
It really has been amazing. So whether it's from I sleep better to my skin has more glow, I just turned 40 this year, and then even my exercise or my cardio increasing, things like that, right? Also too, I have a real need to be compassionate to animals, so knowing then that this part of it really, is now a part of my life and I'm doing my part. Also too, the impacts on the environment and taking a vegan diet. So just knowing from even details small in my life to kind of big picture, overall, it's been phenomenal. I can't speak enough about it.
I put on some clothes last week that I've had put to the side because I couldn't even get it halfway up, or they were so tight and miserable, and I keep thinking, oh, maybe I might get there. And I put pretty much all of them on, and it was amazing. I just could not believe it. I could put on all those jeans and pants and shirts that were tight where my gut was. It's loose. I was just amazed because I haven't done anything different, like extra exercises or, anything extreme. It's just everything came together, and it's amazing.
I truly, truly feel blessed. I'm not even kidding about this group. Like, it was like a divine intervention. I don't even know what you want to call it, like some spiritual awakening that I happened to find this group. And I just feel super happy that everyone's so sweet. And I really appreciate everyone's help, honestly. Oh, I just want everyone on everyone listening, I hope you hear me.
So thank you, Ella. Thank you so much for teaching me things that I didn't think was possible. I know I was doubting myself at the beginning, but each course brought me confidence within myself that now I love myself. I love life. I'm happier, not as stressed. I haven't weighed myself in a month. Don't have food scales that I do anymore. So it's just amazing. Thank you.
Just to wrap this up, if you're thinking about it and you want to get in shape, or you feel stuck, or you feel like you can't quite get over the edge of getting the body you want, or in shape you want, or you've been wanting to transition to a vegan, whole food, plant-based diet, but you don't really know how to do it, you don't know how to navigate it, and you need help, then just like I said, stop everything you're doing. No more excuses. Just call her and get signed up and get rolling, because you will love the results. And I mean love the results.
I really wanted to just, thank Ella for what she has done, what she has created, not only for me and my life, but for her and the rest of her clients as well. And the transformation that she has given me, or has allowed me to have from, just not knowing anything to being completely aware of what I'm eating, what my fitness should look like, and how to make that sustainable for the rest of my life.
I could talk forever, but for your health, for your vitality, for the impact that you can have on the people around you and on the world around you, please consider joining this program and taking it seriously, because there is something in this for everyone. And it gets down to our core of what makes us happy and worthwhile.
Thank you so much, Ella. I really want to thank you. It's been an incredible journey. I've loved every second of it, and I look forward to the future and everything to come. So, all right, if you're still watching, go sign up. Go sign up for Ella's program.
I hope that this is just as wonderful for you as it is for me. There is no way that it wouldn't be. I think everybody should get a taste of this Plant Empowered program. You should do it. It's phenomenal. I recommend it to every one of my friends. Good luck to you. Many blessings on your journey. And I hope to see you in the Plant Empowered group soon.
It's this program. It is this program. It is changing my life. At 5 years old, living in that alcoholic home. But this program taught me, first of all, who is Jill? It taught me to get in touch with who am I? What are my values? And then each module had so many things in it, as it was like, it's been a process. It wasn't any one thing. It's been the whole program. Self-care. Oh my goodness, I have to love Jill and take care of Jill and do self-care. I have to set healthy boundaries, new concept. And I have to forgive myself and forgive others. So it was just, it's been able to kind of like, it's been healing in that it's clearing out all that baggage so that I could now move towards living my best life. And finally, acknowledging and moving in the direction of my life's purpose. I didn't know I could create a new story. And this program taught me that I can create a new story and that I'm strong from all of that. And it's okay to now acknowledge Jill for who she is and to love Jill, because the love starts with us giving ourselves love. I feel like that self-love has been the biggest turning point for me, because the way I treat myself now puts that out into the world and I'm getting it back. But it also is now allowing me to be freer to love others. You can't love others. It starts, until you start really, really deeply loving yourself and accepting yourself and forgiving yourself.
Yes.
I mean, I took a risk when I signed on to this program. I was in fear of doing it, but my fear was greater if I didn't do it, because I knew I wanted what you have. That desire was bigger than the fear. I think going through the trainings is one thing, putting it into practice is another, but having that tribe of people that love and support you unconditionally in an extremely safe environment has been huge for me. There isn't any judging, it's just love, because we can all relate in some ways to the different stories and experiences that our group is sharing. And I've really grown to love people across the country that I haven't actually ever met in person. But I really have a genuine love for them, and I feel the love coming back from them. I feel like that support system is so pivotal that without it, the experience would have been more isolating and a little bit lonelier. Right. I'm not in this alone. And I think that when we're going through all of the pain and working through all of that, because it isn't easy. There's tears and it's dealing with issues so you can move past and live your best life. But we're not doing it alone. We're doing it with our coaches and our group calls and the forum, the social media forum that's protected and safe. And it just all works together. That's been huge for me.
So I would love to hear you kind of describe the person or the identity that you had created for yourself before, and then have the who is Jill really? Who is that person now? Can you do that?
Yes. The Jill before was full of anxiety, fear, and just lacking that self-worth and that self-love. The Jill today advocates for herself, has self-love, has more to give to others. I know today that I'm worthy, and I'm just as worthy as all of those people that are living their best life. I'm as worthy as Ella Majors is, because when I looked at you, I wanted to be like you. You've been my coach and my mentor, and I wanted to have that. And I am so moving in that direction. I am shortly going to be leaving my current career and moving into my life's purpose. And I'm just doing it with such excitement. I don't feel paralyzed in fear, but I'm just excited about it. And that is the new me, and I just can't wait. I feel like my whole life has changed in ways I never dreamed would by going through this program. I started off just wanting to get off that scale and not having to count calories and not living a life of restriction. And while all those things I learned about and that did transpire and I'm away from, it was so much bigger than that. And now, in the words of Ella, you had said to me, your life is going to be changing in such big ways, you have no idea. Well, I'm experiencing it. And now I know what those words meant.
if you had to put kind of a value on what you've gotten out of it and what this means for the rest of your life, Jill, like, what are your thoughts on that?
Well, I can't put a dollar value on it because it's so much bigger than that. I've gotten back tenfold. I mean, 10 times, 20 times, 50 times more than I financially invested, because I know I've got myself back. Now I'm not stomping out feelings. I'm paying attention to everything, and I'm aware of who I am, and I'm in touch with what my needs are. And I'm not living a restricted life, and I don't have limiting beliefs. When you don't feel good enough, you have limiting beliefs, and that affects everything. So people don't know what they're missing until they have experienced it. But trust me, if there's anybody that's hedging and they want a different life and they don't want to live that life of restriction and limiting beliefs, this program can get you there if you do the work.
What would you say to someone who's like, well, what about the food? Hello, like, why aren't we talking about food? What would you, and weight loss, what would you say to those people?
So I would say this: when you learn to love yourself and you deal with what's really going on behind the food, that resolves itself. I eat whenever I want. I choose to listen to my body. I do not count calories. I listen and pay attention. And because I have self-love today, I put good things in there. I'm not really tempted by the bad things. And it's a self-love thing that just unfolds before your eyes, and you just don't even know how in the world it happened. It's crazy. And once you begin to love yourself and you do the work, the scale goes away. The calorie counting goes away. The being hungry and not feeding your body, you learn to trust your body and you feed it what it needs. And that's different for everybody. So there's not a cookie cutter diet plan or a specific weight that you need to be along with everybody else. It's what your individual body needs. And that took such pressure off me, Ella, when I learned that, because I can just be Jill in my own unique self and love Jill right where she is.
Oh, it's so refreshing, isn't it? Just so refreshing.
It's free. It's like a weight has been lifted and I don't have to obsess about food. It was an obsession and a restriction and just a constant concern. And now it isn't. Well, your program blows me away. And I want this program for everybody that is struggling with all of those things, because there is a better way for them to live a happier, freeing, more healthy life than putting on the Band-Aids and the cycle and the struggles. You know, I did it too. And people say, but you're pretty fit and you're thin. Why are you in this program? Because I lived a life of restriction and I was bound by the scale and the calories and starving myself and all of that. And today I get to eat when I'm hungry.
Isn't that fantastic?
Yes. And I'm just, it's healthier. It feeds your body. It feeds your mind. It just takes so much stress and tension out of your body when you're listening to what you specifically need. And you're not trying to fit some plan that some trainer or some program has dictated that you need to follow, because it just never worked for me. I'm going to leave this world having no regrets. And I couldn't say that 6 months ago.
Amazing. Amazing.
Happy dance.
Yes. We do a lot of happy dances, don't we?
Yes, we do.